Hi, this is Dr. Colby Peters with Human Systems. In about 3 minutes, I'm going to show you the basic elements of the Circles of Influence model, or the CIM. I developed the CIM as a way to visualize your organization, looking at decision-making power of different groups, collaboration, communication, and relationships. It's important to note that the development of a CIM is best done with what the Zen Buddhists refer to as a beginner's mind. It can provide opportunities for communication, learning, and relationship building if we can set aside tendencies to judge or blame. In addition, because everybody has a different perspective, a CIM will look different depending on when it's created and by whom. In the end, the CIM is more useful as a process than a product. We represent the entire organization with a dashed line circle, where the spaces between the dashes indicate how readily information flows in and out of the organization to and from the surrounding community. An organization like the CIA does not openly interact a lot with the outside, so the dashes would be tightly spaced. A community center, on the other hand, would have more open dashes because information and people readily flow in and out. We represent groups or departments inside the organization with solid line circles. The larger the circle, the more influence and decision-making power that group has. Let's say the bigger circle is the human resources department, and the smaller circle is the accounting department. The thicker the boundary, the less transparent the group is, meaning that less information flows in and out. The more overlap between circles, the more collaboration between groups. The closer a circle is to the boundary of the organization, the more they interact with entities outside of the organization. Smaller, solid circles represent employees. The larger the circle, the more influence and decision-making power that person has. In this case, the HR director has the most decision-making power across the organization, and the bookkeepers have the least. The director of benefits is in the overlap between the two groups because they are considered to be part of HR and accounting. Straight lines show working relationships between employees. The thicker the line, the stronger the relationship. Arrowheads show communication flow between two employees. Larger arrowheads indicate more communication. So in this example, the director of benefits tends to share more information with the HR director than the HR director shares with the director of benefits. So those are the basic elements of the CIM. The nice thing about this model is that it's flexible. You can choose which elements you'd like to use, and you can build one on your own or in a group. I really get a kick out of making these, so if this looks interesting to you and you'd like to try building one, I'd love to do that with you. No charge, I think we would both learn something. You can also watch an 8-minute video where I build a CIM based on an actual organization. Feel free to contact me or visit my website for more tools to build healthy organizations.